In chapter 18, verse the scribe refers to our appearance at that time, saying, "The Lord God appeared unto him among the oaks of Mamre as he sat at the entrance to his tent in the heat of day." The scribe is speaking of Abraham in this chapter. He, Abraham, looked up and saw 3 men standing nearby. When he saw them, he ran to them and fell to the ground before them. And he said, "Lord and Master, if I have found grace in your eyes, I beg you not to go far from your servant." Abraham invites the 3 men to stay. The scribe refers to them as men 1 minute, and yet one of them is also called the Lord God. He speaks to them, and each time, it is the one referred to as the Lord God who replies. Now, the priests of the Roman Catholic Church find this in formal contradiction with their views, as do many other religions, for they will tell you that no one can imagine the face of God, that one would be blinded by it. In a sense they are right, since the Creator, being a pure spirit, has no face. According to the scribe, Abraham converses with the Lord God as he would with a high-ranking lord on earth. And the Lord God answers him, and is accompanied by 2 other men. The scribe does not speak of angels. Isn't it odd that God comes down to earth in the form of a man, accompanied, not by angels, but by men? Actually, there, and in many other places in the Bible, it is easy for someone of good faith to see that God has never spoken to any human being. He could not have done so, since it is astral bodies which aspire towards him and not God who leans towards them. That would be like a river flowing backwards. You have never seen a river flowing from the sea to the mountain top, have you? A passage from the Bible, 2 pages further on from the one just mentioned, is also quite amusing. Chapter 19, verse 1. The 2 angels arrived in Sodom, and Lot was seated at the gates to Sodom. When Lot saw them, he rose to go and kiss the ground in front of them. Then he manages to get them to go to his house, and suddenly, in verse 5, they called Lot and said to him, "Where are the men who entered your house?" Now the scribe is referring to them as men. Next, in verse 10, the men reached out, made Lot come inside and closed the door. 11, and they struck blind everyone at the entrance to the house, from the smallest to the largest person, so that it was useless for them to try to find the door. 1. God has never spoken. In the oldest available, the Hebrew version of the Bible, Yehovah is one of many names for God. All other translations mix them up completely, replacing the exact names by Father, Lord or God. From the Hebrew version it is clear that it was Yehovah who talked to people, appeared in human form, made miracles, not God, the Creator. From the information contained in this book it is clear that God is God, the Great Spirit. And Yehovah is equal to Thiaoouba. In the context of this single detail,